Hi, my name is Random Tuesday, and in this video I'm going to talk you through my Marinette Dupain-Cheng cosplay from Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir, in case you too would like to make a casual version of this magical girl. For more details and information on how I made this costume as well as a host of other cosplays, make sure you check out the rest of my YouTube channel as well as heading over to my website and my Patreon page. The first part of this costume is the t-shirt, and to do this I just purchased a plain white crewneck t-shirt that had the right sort of cut to it. I then cut a deeper scoop neck and finished the edge of that scoop neck using some black bias tape to match what's in the design. I ended up just doing a fold over hem on the bottom rather than doing the black bias tape or an elastic base. The design itself I then painted on using a combination of fabric pens and fabric paint, and you can get the template for that over on my website. The next layer is the blazer, which you could easily purchase a blazer and modify it just adding that polka dot lining to it, or you can do what I did and make it from scratch. So I constructed this using my princess seam bodice pattern and made a couple of alterations. For example, you'll notice that the front of the jacket doesn't actually close together because it's not designed to sit together, so it has a gap here, so it'll always show off that t-shirt design. I made this using a black denim, and I'm actually using the reverse side of it, so it ends up a slightly lighter gray sort of color rather than a flat black. The lining, I created the pink polka dot fabric myself using a Q-tip and dotting all of the pink polka dots on with pink fabric paint. You can also purchase a version of this over on my Spoonflower store, or I have a template available as part of the pattern for the jacket. And the pattern for the jacket can be found over on my website. The cut of the jacket is a basic princess seam. I then added on a collar strip here and made sure that the sleeves had a little bit of a flare at the bottom, so when they get folded up, the cuffs themselves will stick out a little bit. The edge of it is then just finished using black bias tape, which you can see in a lot of the reference images. There's kind of a black outline to the costume. For the bottoms, I purchased a pair of pink denim jeans over on Amazon, which were the right sort of color. These don't have a lot of the design lines that are in the reference images, but I did not have the time nor willpower to make them from scratch, but you certainly could. I then added a fake lining cuff to the bottom so that when I fold up the pants, you can see that pink polka dot fabric underneath. The shoes I purchased as is over on Amazon. They had the right black outline, the little black bows on them. You could also go for the beige version of it if you prefer that sort of color contrast. For the earrings, I just found some circle studs, painted them black, and then made them shiny by adding some clear nail polish over the top. Ideally, I would have used black nail polish, but I didn't have that on hand. The final part of the costume is the wig. I used the Shinobu wig from Anime Stuff Store in navy blue, and it's got a nice mix of a black and navy dark blue coloring to it. I then parted it in the back using the crossover method, and you can find a link to that over on my website as well and on the video. I had to do a little bit of trimming on the side bangs and also the front bangs to make them the right length, but otherwise the wig's pretty much the right sort of style. The last bit is if you want to have some extra puff, you can do that by shaping them using some backcombing, a heck of a lot of hairspray, and some very firm hair gel. Mine have since lost their shape. And you'll also want to get some sort of red ribbon or red hair tie to finish off the pigtails with. Finally, as an optional piece, I decided to make myself a little Kuwami tiki as an extra bit of fun. I found a tutorial over on YouTube that, again, you can find a link to over on my website. This is just made out of some stretch red jersey fabric. I added a little bit of wiring into her antenna to make them stand up. And her details are done with either fabric marker or with some felt that's just been hot glued in place. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this helpful if you're looking to make your own Marinette cosplay. If you have any further questions or are looking for additional resources, definitely post questions down in the comments section below or head over to my website, randomtuesday.net. And lastly, and never leastly, thank you to each and every one of my patrons who helped make this video possible. If you're able to support me for a small monthly amount, you're able to help keep this and many other videos coming. Thank you so much for watching.